Hi there, Tim again from Transatlantika. Today is Sonia's birthday. Happy birthday, Sonia. So I dressed up a little. No t-shirt for me today. I want to pick up on something that I mentioned during the forum, which we recorded 2 days ago. And that is the fact that we have received a lot of feedback from you guys in the last couple of weeks. And that's really, really amazing, because it shows that what we're trying to do with Transatlantika is actually working, right? Our goal is to sort of build up a community where we have sort of open conversations and free discussions. And this is what's starting to happen, right? You sort of giving us criticism, you raise questions, you give us suggestions on how to do things better, differently. This is really amazing. And in order to take it to a next level, we also want to respond to your feedback, right? Because this is what a conversation is all about. It's the back and forth between, people. So today I want to briefly talk about, or maybe answer questions about the sort of mind, body, and soul connection that you see symbolized in our icon, right? This is sort of an approach that's underpinning the way we structure our retreats that are starting in October, and I think it's sort of helpful maybe to explain why we're taking this approach. The basic idea there is that the forces that are negatively affecting our societies and our democracies are also having some very negative effects on us as individuals, right? And they're affecting our mind, body, and soul, right? And what we're trying to do is not just to sort of point out the problems that are existing and talk about all the crises and analyze the crisis. We're also trying to sort of develop solutions or formats for different types of people and audiences, you guys, that will help you to sort of improve your individual well-being and thereby also the well-being of our societies. So the criticism that was sort of leveled at this was that it kind of smacks off sort of esoteric movements of the 60s and 70s, or as someone said here on the German side of things, it reminded him actually of approaches taken by Rudolf Steiner and his disciples, who later turned out to be fascist, right? But while that's true, and there's no denying it, this doesn't mean that a holistic approach to human health and also to social sort of phenomena is wrong, right? It's quite the contrary. It's actually sort of the state of the art in systems theory, in a lot of social sciences, and more and more scientific studies show that there's an intimate connection between mind, body, and soul. So mobility, which is sort of a type of movement or training that we're going to do during the retreat, is based on the idea that like the way you move is intimately connected to your brain and the function of your brain. And there's countless articles now in the Wall Street Journal, Der Spiegel in Germany, that show how things like physical exercise actually lessen the risk of developing dementia, right, later in life. And there's other examples like this. But all this shows that we have to sort of like work on these three aspects together in order to sort of improve our well-being. That's what we're going to do during the retreats. And this is what we're going to do with all of you going forward. And improving our own health is also going to help us improving the quality of our democracy and the health of our societies. So I hope that's at least a preliminary answer to your questions. Thank you and have a great weekend. Bye.